Hey guys, my name is SENIAC and welcome back to another episode of Water Park World. Wait, is this dude, was that dude legit swimming around with a cookie in his hand? I swear I saw this dude swimming with a cookie in his hand for a second there. That was kind of weird. But anyway, guys, welcome back. Last episode, we built a brand new slide. It was our trapdoor slide, which goes super duper high into the sky. And we get a ton of cash money moolah for it. It's pretty crazy. It also terrifies me. It gets some serious air and lands in the pool. Like this dude is about to go onto it right now. You ready? You ready for this, guys? He's about to shoot down. Goodbye, Folio. And up he goes into the sky. Goodbye, Gary. It was nice to know you. Splash! It's so damn cool. We also built as well that second floor little locker room as well, which is really good. I was super duper impressed with that. Now, guys, today I want to try and build a brand new entrance to the other side of the park. Sounds a bit weird, but the other side of the park is where all the cool things are going to happen, boys. Yay! Right. But anyway, guys, what we need to do first is rename the park. Now, each episode, I ask you guys to give me a name suggestion to rename my park in the comments down below. Today, we got one from Jordan Hughes, and they say to name your park Trapped with the Fools, which is pretty good because it's based off the trapdoor kind of thingamajig. Right, let's rename it now. Now, guys, I want to set you all a challenge. Next episode, if you want to rename my park next episode, obviously leave a comment down below. But what I want you to do is not pick the word fools. So try and be creative. So it can't have the word SENIAC or fools in it, or folio. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I want to see if you guys can create some really crazy names with what we're doing in the park today. And we'll see what you guys come up with. The best one I'll pick next episode. So, like I said, I want to create a brand new entrance to the next new side of the park. And what I mean is, I've actually researched a few more of these unlocking land things. I'm not quite sure how many I've got, but let me just see how far I can go. Can I get this next one? Yay, I think that's all I did. So I want to create like a big entrance here, like a building that you walk in and you go through the other side into this area. And then inside of the building is where we could potentially put like a really big restaurant or some cool stuff, or maybe make like glass slides go in the building. So as you go down the water slide, it goes through the building, turns into glass, everybody sees you, says, "What's up, Folio?" And off they go. But I want to kind of create this entrance. I want to use this center path here continually going through. So it's going to be interesting. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I haven't decided yet, guys, what the building's going to be. So this should be fun. So why don't we research something first then to kind of get that under wraps? And I'm thinking we research the inverted slides here. And you know what? I don't have enough money just yet. So maybe we don't research those at the moment, guys. But let's go back into build mode. So what I'm going to do is, while it's now nighttime, we're going to get the path here, the concrete, and we're going to continually push it up. Because this will give me an idea of where to place the building, the entrance for it, and all that kind of good stuff. I'm thinking like a castle. You know, like Disneyland has the big castle in the middle? I'm thinking we kind of create our own castle. Would that be weird, or would you reckon that would be kind of cool? I think it would be kind of cool. I really do. So before we get that then, I need to kind of check out some of the stuff I could build with. Now, we have to do the whole thing ourselves because we don't have, stuff like it that we can be used for it. Now, I'm just kind of checking the walls and the doors. We have these little kind of archways. How do I place an archway down? Is it got to be cut into a wall? I think it does. You can't just really drop it down. We've got roofs here. We can do like spiral kind of things to create our little towers in the castle as well. And we might have to do our own kind of castle brick wall, which shouldn't be too difficult, but we'll kind of play around with it. Right, okay, guys, I think I'm pretty much ready. So I'm going to pick a spot, and I think I'll pick this spot here. If I just go out three there, go out three there, and then we've got to create our door. Now, what I could do is use this spiral. So if I go up, so let's say, hold on, let me go up by 3, sorry. We'll bring this up by 2, and if I can get this just right, nope, completely wrong, SENIAC. Right, is it working? No. No, the first one was right. I always get this wrong. I always get this so freaking wrong. Now, how does that look as an entrance? I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm trying to see if there's other ways in which I can improve on it. I mean, it's cool and all. Now, what if I did it down below by 1? I had the entrance like that low. That could be slightly better. Let's get 1 here and drag that straight across. That could be quite cool. Now, let me come back down, bring this down so I can kind of see it a little bit better. That's cool. I want to try and get some decorations on it. Now, what could I throw in? If I used... Oh, I got an idea. I don't know if this is going to work. No, that's way too... It's way too big. It won't work. A sloped rope. See that? It doesn't look like much, but you kind of add that in. It adds the extra detail and texture to it, if you know what I mean. We'll play around with the idea. I'm still not 100% convinced just yet, but we'll play around with it. So back to the walls then, the free height. So if that's 1 door there, and let's try and work this out. So I want to create, like I said, a castle. So if I then pick, right, we've gone 2 across that way. So 4, 4. Oh, no, SENIAC, you're going all wrong here. And that creates 1 spire. But I just realised something. I can create like a wall in the middle. That could be a good shout if I do a 2 gap. Okay, let me undo. I've got ideas. Ideas are sparking in my brain as we speak right now. Let me undo all of this, and let's pick this here as being the wall. Like, that's how thick the wall's gonna be. And if I go across there, and then we're gonna have to make. Okay, right. I got it in my head. It's gonna be so freaking cool. So if I go, right, if I go there, if I pick it out, so that's a 4, a 4, a 4. Right, hold on, boys, hold on. Like that, and that becomes one of the towers to the castle. Ooh, SENIAC. You got ideas, bruh. You got ideas. There we go. So that's all set up like that. And then if I can get this correctly done again. Oh yes, he did it, boys. He did it. He freaking did it. He did it both times. I'm so proud I just did that. Like that. And then there should be, when it comes down to roofs right now, these arched way ones. And I'm hoping if I bring it up, no, too high. Bring it down. No, that's not down. Right, if I'm hoping if I do that, push it in and okay it. Spin that around, do the same on that side. So what it does, it creates the archway, like the roof of it. Now, if I go to the fences and then I do go down, I'm gonna have to paint those brick as well, give them a brick texture. That should be high. Ooh, SENIAC, this could work, you fool. Right, then we're pretty much painting it. So if I pick from the brick wall here, no, paint, sorry. Paint, pick from the brick. Paint. There we go. It's all intertwined. So we won't see inside of this. This is all just decoration. But if I get out of build mode and I go to run through it, so it's low enough and you can see all the brick going through. That's quite a cool entrance. It's like you explore it. And I like the rope dangling down because it just kind of adds that little extra to it, which is pretty cool. So that is the castle at the moment. That's the entrance of it. I want to build an actual, castle. So let's go back into this then, boys. Yeah. And let's go back to the building then. So, wrong one. Walls. Beautiful. So we do another 3 by 3, 3 heights here. And I think then that's as high as I'm going to want to make these towers. Because what I could do as well is I could build a spiral staircase inside of these towers that then take us to the top of them, where there could be like some kind of, slide that you go down, or something like a diving board maybe. I don't know what it could be, but we could definitely play around with that idea. So if I then pick this by 1 more to go across, like that, and then that's probably that's a good height, isn't it, guys? Do you reckon that's like a really good height? I think so. I think so. Now the thing is, boys, I don't know whether to kind of extend it by another one, and then go back to create this, or just kind of, right, okay, more idea. Let me wait. How long is this? That is 4, 5, 6. So that's 10. Right. So what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. And let me just humor me. I just want to see what it's like if I do this beautifulness right now. So straight across. So if I built another one, this castle this is going to be kind of dope, this castle. I could put a swimming pool in the middle of the castle. Oh, I've got idea. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Easy. And then boom, boom. One by more. Right, go on top here. Right, I've already pictured in my head how this is now freaking working. So then we go across here by 1. Across here by 1. All right, nice. This is actually going to be quite a big structure in the park. But what we can do with it after is going to be so damn good. Okay, right. That is the front entrance, which is huge. I'm going to do right now then the 2 sides and then the back of it. And then we'll see how it looks. And then I've got an idea for the middle. The middle, you're going to love. So guys, the castle is now kind of built in a way. So I've left a gap at the top there where the path is. And luckily it actually just fits in with the land that I purchased. It's huge. It's beautiful. But it's going to create so many fun possibilities next as well, which is, it's going to be very, very interesting to say the least. Very interesting to say the least, guys. So what I want to do is, this is what I want to do right now. So go back to the path, pick it here, and get the 2 middle spots on this side, because they're going to pretty much both be entrances. And then do it on this side. Run. So to get about 4 there. And the idea is, if I create a border going around with path, so it's a square, and create a really big swimming pool in the middle, and then we can do all kind of cool stuff of everything like leading into it, which will be kind of crazy. Like I said, it's really going to set us up for some ridiculous stuff in the middle. So I just got to try and figure out or pick how we would want what the site. So let me just play around with this idea. So let's say that come down this way as well, like that. I'm trying to get, do you know what? I like that spacing. I can work with that spacing. So do the same down this way to there, beautiful. And I'm gonna get rid of the middle path as well. Then I've got to create the archways for the new sided path, if that makes any sense. There we go. That's all set up. This is going to be a huge swimming pool in the middle. Oh my goodness me. Right, there we go. That's all done. And then this is all grass here. Goodbye. Now, I'm not going to fill the whole square up because that, again, would be ridiculous. I want to leave some spaces on the edges so people can sit around in lounge chairs and that kind of a jazzy malarkey. And I want to get like little space as well for certain stuff so we can do like diving boards. But the towers of the castle, we can do spiral staircases in. It gets to the top, and then we create a slide off it. Or a diving board, or whatever it may be. I can make some slides go through the walls of the castle as it spirals down and goes crazy. Again, this is some ridiculously cool and crazy stuff that I could now possibly do with this. So let's kind of now create the gaps. Yeah, so we just got to get rid of, it's 2 on each one. On that side. Can I do it from over here? Oh, look at this. Skills. Okay, back to the walls then. And if I remember how to do this correctly. Oh, have I gone too high on that one? I have, haven't I? So, oh, boys. Is SENIAC doing this first try? Yes, he freaking is. Has he now become a master builder? Yes. Yes, he has. Right, I'm getting too carried away. I'm going to mess this one up now, ain't I? Right. Boom. 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 Beautiful. And then do this one. And that is then the final entrance. Well, yeah, I've got to do all the side panels, but I'll do those a little bit later. Right. Boom. Boom. There. Spin round. Right, we'll do all the inside stuff a little bit later then. Let's focus now in the middle, the pool. So, do you reckon I should design the pool first, or do you reckon I should do the paths and where I want them to go? That might be a better option. So, for example, in this corner here, if I wanted diving boards facing that way to dive in, that would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? It would be. So if I pick this here and then go diagonal straight like that, so I can create a nice little diving board platform. No, SENIAC, no! I'm going to have to... Oh, that was close. So close. So I'll create a nice little diving board platform that side. Why don't we create 2 diving board platforms right opposite each other? That would be nice. So is it there? I did it. And then grass. Is that about right? That's perfect, boys. That is perfection right there. And then I'm going to create a few little lounge areas. So with the path here, if we kind of go with a rectangle like that. So it creates these little pockets, little lounging areas, which would be quite nice. Yeah, let's go with that one there. And then we'll create one on this side as well. So we make this one about there. Was that as long as that one? Okay, by one more. And then all this in the middle could be... Oh, we could create an island. Do you know what? That would be kind of dope. Right, if I do it like this... So that was one less than the maximum. Like that. How would that look? Alright, I've made this go up by one more, that by one more. So we've pretty much got 2 gaps. Like a 2 gap space between each one. And then they can swim through that. And then we can create a bridge. No, let's do a 4 gap. Alright, 4 gap. Oh, I see what the issue could be here right now. Alright, 4 gap. Alright, I can do it there and there. There we go. The 4 gaps, you know, it's a 4 square gap there. And we can do some really cool bridges over. And why don't I kind of spice it up a little bit with doing little angles like that, because that's the diving board platform area. It's a bit awkward, that is one, isn't it? Yeah. Diving board platform area there. We'll spice things up, like I said. Take a little edge off on both sides there. We can do bridges, like going in certain areas. That's what adds to the fun. The funsies. There we go. Right, we'll roll with that. Probably doesn't make any sense to you right now watching it, but it does to me. And it's going to be so good. Now, for argument's sake, I'm going to make the pool in here really, really deep. Reason being, whatever I do to it, if I create some really high-flying slides into it, guys, I haven't got to worry about how deep it is and then go back and change it. I can just literally go, you know what, this is what it is. So it's going to be really, really expensive now to get all of this up and running. Like ridiculously expensive. But we're gonna do I'm gonna do my best. I might have to get some extra money in my pockets, but I do what I've got to do. So let's just kind of continue this. Behosive boy. Right, certain areas I can't do just yet because I have to do it with the diagonal tool. So I'll leave those areas for now. Get all this done. How much have I got then? So how far are we? Oh, this is going to be such a big pool. Such a big swimming pool right now. Lovely jubbly. Oh, failed to do it. What happened? Failed. Try a smaller size. Boom. There we go. Boom. Nice, mate. And now I'm out of money. And now I'm back with money. Just like that. Shush, you don't need to know where I got it from. Right. So that's all in there then. We're now going to do the diagonal bits of it. There we go. These little stepping stones as well are going to be perfect, you know, by adding stuff in. Create some really nice walking bridges and like cool stuff on there. Not sure what I'm going to place on the little islands that we're creating, but it all adds to the feel of this place. Right, that's all done on that side. Get this done over here, and it's just this little area over here right now. Right, that's pretty cool. You gotta admit, it looks pretty cool right now. It gives us loads of options to play around with it and do like some really dramatic stuff with it. So let's get the staircases up and running then for the bridge over that we're going to create. So I'm going to do each one as it's like leaning over by one. We'll do there and there, there and there, there and there. So path and terrain, and we're going to have to create the floor. So come by one there. And I'll pick the concrete. Oh, create floor. Yeah, it's on concrete. I'll change the color of those staircases as well. I'm going to go for like the brick layout. Like the brick texture, if that makes sense. So let's go back down by one. We're going to paint it. If I steal from over there, paint these so they become brick steps. Now I think it'd be nice if I can try and also make the floor in brick, if that's possible. Okay, it's just as easy as that. Draw path trim. Like get rid of the path trim, which is nice. It's nice. It's actually quite cool. This is. Right, get rid of the path trim all there. Then the fences. Now, do I go down the route of doing like if I used, for example, this fence right there and there, and if I used, where is that staircase? These staircases there and there, and if I painted them in that, have I just randomly painted a piece of color? Yeah, I randomly painted something in there. Right. Do I get away with it looking like brick? Or do I... Let me undo. Or should we keep it to that? I think we should keep it to the brown. It's a little bit hard to tell in the dark right now, but I think we should keep it to the brown. Right, let's get these done. Because keeping it to brown gives that little extra detail. I might change the shade of brown. I don't know. We'll kind of see what it's like in the lights. I gotta add lights in anyway. to brighten up the place. But for now, this should do. It's just to kind of get the idea together. Those bridges are pretty cool. You gotta admit, they are kind of dope. I like them. I like them a lot. Right. They're all added in then. I've got to now add the floor in it. So if I bring... Hang on, let me get the path and the floor in here. Okay, maybe not then. Maybe not. Create a floor. And I want to create it on this level. There we go. That's what I want to do. So it's pretty much just one below. Because we are creating that walkway in a sense. And I want to use the path, not the roof, because I might in the future decide, you know what, I want people to walk on it. And they might walk on some of it to get to some of the slides or whatever we throw inside of this. So it's best I do it like from the get-go. So if I ever have to update in the future, I've already done it pretty much. I've already done it. Right, there we go. Ta-da. Is that done? Yep. Almost done now, guys. Almost done. Just the last couple on this side. Sweet. There we go, that's all done there. So now I want to work with the spires. Now some are going to be higher than others. I think the ones on the four corners should be higher than what these are, but these should be this height. Right? Right? Wait, I'm stuck inside. Let me treat it as if there was going to be a door there. And let's say there was a door. Well, I didn't know you could do it like that. Ooh, I might actually... I don't know on that one. Okay, so anyway, let me just say there is a door. That's too big of a door. That's too big. There we go. So if there was a door going in... I'm trying to think where I would want the roof to hang. Let's see how a roof would look on this. So I want the four corners in first. So a roof there. Boom. So the four corners in. And we'll see how this looks now. And then just drop this on the top. Needs to be more pointy, doesn't it? Needs to be more pointy. Right, let me undo. Is it possible to create something more pointy? I mean, I suppose it is. But it would be quite dramatically high, wouldn't it? See, this is where the decisions come into play. Right, if I was to do a side one, because obviously that's kind of easy to do. Yeah, it goes over by one more, doesn't it? Does it? Yeah. And then that. Right, I'm playing around with this idea again. Now that wouldn't go up by one more, would it? No. Right, okay. Let me just try this. Let me just try this right now. So that goes in straight across. Flip it round. Flip it round. Right, so it creates that. And then what we do then is create this roof going across. It's like I want towers on some well, like pointy things, and then some of them are not pointy. Some are just normal. So maybe I save this design for over here. Yeah, I mean, and then you kind of create. It's then doing this, isn't it? On top of it all, which does become quite time consuming, but it kind of at the same time works, doesn't it? And then push that in. Is there a way where I can select a bunch of objects and then copy them? Yeah, I think there is actually. And that goes here. Look at how pointy that's now become. I mean, I know it's not very castle-like, but you get it. I find it funny as well, these guys are standing on top of it. Alright, boom. Boom. And then we get that last one in. Boom. And we got points. So if that was the case, then you would have to add windows in. So windows, like these little square. Oh, I'm inside. How have I got inside the building? I don't even know. Like that. So what I'm thinking is, I gotta do a thing in there as well. What I'm thinking is, right, we do this to the 4, well, the 8 inner ones, and then the outer ones here, I do normal castle, or I do these triangles on the outer ones there. You see what I'm trying to say? Or I just keep it all castle-like. Right, let me do the other version on this one. Let me just get these equal. I'll do the other style on this one, and then we'll compare them together. See, now this is the other design that I wanted to go with. And while that does look slightly better, it could be the winner. And then I make these outer ones here a lot bigger. Yeah, let's get rid of all of this then. It was a fun idea. It could have worked, but it's not very castle-like. It reminds me of like a Japanese style building. I don't know what it is about. I think it's like the big slanty roofs. I think that's what it is about it. Now, can I pick? It's okay. I can't pick items, so I'm gonna run around quickly right now. Actually, let me just do it on this one. I've got to create a floor. All right, undo because it weren't meant to go there. Create a floor there. Boom, 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 boom. Get this done, and I just want to see how they then initially look together. It's not bad. I'm going to change the color of these windows as well, and the door frame to kind of match. Or do I change the color of the bars to match the wood? Because that is our theme. Now, if I was to, I've already done these. Let me do these by. Should I do 3 more? Is 3 more too high? Nah, I think 3 more's perfect. Right, we'll do this then. And then I'll get the rest done. Okay, that's nice, nice, nice. How does that now look compared? It's pretty cool. I like it. Now the reason, I'll tell you the reason why I'm doing this style is because some of these towers, we're gonna have slides coming off them. So I want a floor, flat, guardrails, because as much as you want it to look like a castle, it's also gonna be functional for people to walk on, and there to be slides and stuff like that. So I'll get the rest of the towers now done, and we'll see how it looks. It's gonna be pretty freaking dope. Right. The tops are now all done. Looking pretty damn good, if you ask me. And we're pretty much like 99% of the way there. There's like a few little bits and bobs you need to do, like adding in some more windows. Are they too close? They look a little bit weird now, don't they? Let me just undo that. Undo. So one there and one there, maybe. That feels a lot better. We space it out by a little bit further. Now, I won't do that around the whole thing today. But I'll kind of get the rest of it all set up for next episode anyway. So now what this allows us to do, guys, is I can create spiral staircases in certain one of these pillars, which then make them walk around the top of it. And I'll kind of set it up where these doorways will be connected going through. And then on the big ones, we can make slides go round the tower, down it goes, through it and into the pool. We can make some of them, you know, shoot into it, you know, speed boost into it, that kind of good stuff. And then, again, it works the same way on the other side. Like, we can make slides come down on the outside of the castle and go around. Like I said, it really sets us up for the future and what we can do. We've got the base structure of it already. I'll get the rest of the little bits and bobs I need to do done for next episode anyway. But this is going to be pretty damn fancy. My little castle is slowly coming to life. Guys, if you did enjoy this episode, if you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.
Listen.